Yo, it's Flight Sports TV. I appreciate y'all checking in with me, man. We got a hot topic today, man. Today, man, I'm gonna be giving some advice, you know, to the Dallas Mavericks, Luka Doncic, Chris Snacks, Porzingis, and the whole organization. So, today I'm gonna be giving y'all advice. I stated before, but now I'm gonna give y'all a video. Bottom line is, the Dallas Mavericks, they need an enforcer. Okay, they need a tough guy, a guy who gets in people's faces and things like that. So before we touch on it, I need everybody to hit that like button and most definitely hit that subscribe button. It's Flight Sports TV. I appreciate everybody that's subscribed. Shout out to all my new subscribers. Get in the comment section. Let me know. Let me know that you rocking with the channel. Talk to me. Let me know if you got a business, a product. We can make something happen. Get me while I'm free. I'm free right now. I'm trying to promote. You feel me? Um, Donate to the platform. The link will be in the description box below this video, also in the comments section. Um, Straight up, I'll support the merchandise store, pexoticshop.com. We got sweatsuits, bomber jackets, and all that. $100, 100 subscribe giveaway. Do not forget about that. Don't forget about that. Let's get this money sent out before New Year's. It's Flight Sports TV. Let's get right back to the topic. Now, I've been riding on these boys for a long time, educating the people on the Dallas Mavericks and what they are and what I saw from jump. And before things hit the fan for these guys, and now them losing Tim Hardaway Jr. for an extended period of time with a hamstring. He just pulled his hamstring yesterday, so it's gonna be, and it was bad. You understand? Didn't look good. That looked like 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. What's that? I don't know, 10 games, maybe less than that somewhere. They need to acquire, like I said before, a tough guy off somebody's roster, somebody who's giving up a tough guy, because in the playoffs, that's something that I see the Dallas Mavericks lacking. And I feel like Luka Doncic and Chris Snacks Porzingis would benefit with a guy there to enforce them, to make sure that don't nobody push them around. Because I'm very concerned come playoff time that they not only are they gonna get stomped on, but they could possibly be getting pushed and smacked around, and I don't nobody want to see that. They need to get somebody who's gonna have their back. Come playoff time, especially as the season progresses and they see this and the competition ratchets up, especially after All-Star break. And with Hardaway Jr., it's kind of going to screw them over a little bit of January. Hopefully he can come back quick, but, you know, um, uh, the season's about to turn up soon. And like I said, we're going to find out who the pretenders and the contenders are. And I feel like the Dallas Mavericks have been pretending all along. Just a propped up team by the media. Every year they do this to the people. They put a team in front of our face, and there's false propositions and all this hype and this, that, and the third, and then they end up getting crushed. So I don't fall into the hype of new teams. I just evaluate the roster, and I look at the competition and what they will be going up against and what they're gonna be facing, and I don't feel like the Dallas Mavericks are gonna be able to contend with what's about to hit their way, especially if they don't trade for an enforcer. So get in the comment section. Y'all let me know if y'all agree with me. Am I wrong or am I right? Who's the enforcer on the roster? What is it, Vinny Smith? Come on. Who is it? Powell? Berea? Who's the tough guy on the roster? Who's the guy that's gonna make sure don't nobody things like this don't happen? I tell you what, DeAndre Jordan could have been that for you. They traded him. I'm looking at a guy like Marcus Morris. They need to get one of those Morris twins, especially Marcus Morris coming from New York. I'm not even advising that y'all to even deal business with the New York Knicks. As a Knicks fan, I would rather them not do any business with the New York Knicks. But you need a Marcus Morris type player. Maybe they could get in the run. I don't know if they got the pieces, but maybe they could get in the runner for DeMar DeRozan. Somebody like that. I'm trying to think who else could it be? Dwayne Dedman. You look at a guy like that. He's upset up there in Sacramento. I'm talking about pieces like that. A Hassan Whiteside, somebody like that. Minnesota. I mean, Portland is up and down. Players like that could benefit. Will not only benefit possibly working out with those guys, but it could benefit that team because you need somebody come playoff time. Somebody like Hawan. Could you imagine if Hassan Whiteside was on the floor? Luka Doncic would be getting pushed to the ground like that? It was sad and upsetting to see. And no superstar or number one option on any basketball team should be getting pushed to the floor like that, and nobody from your team gets up in their face, push them back, set a hard foul on them on the next play, something like that. And those names that I just named, they would definitely do that for you because the Dallas Mavericks, as presently constructed, the team is too soft. Okay, this team is marshmallows. This team is peach cobbler. Cheesecake. Is real soft. You understand? And the thing, like I'm just trying to tell you, this team can crumble very quickly. Once somebody get physical with Chris Snacks, Porzingis, then what? Then when they put the boxing one on Luka, then what? See, you get what I'm saying? They should have made a play for Carmelo Anthony. That's a guy. Could you imagine if Carmelo Anthony was on the floor and they pushed Luka Doncic to the ground the way they did? What the hell do you think Carmelo Anthony would have did if he was on the floor? See, that's what I'm trying to explain to you. You need players like that to protect these boys because these guys are all over the paper, propped up, and people are starting to get frustrated. These guys are getting accolades they got no business getting. Usurping people that's been doing this for years. You got a guy coming in thinking he's compared to Magic Johnson. You got a guy coming in, think he's Dirk Nowitzki, and it's just a complete mess. So other teams and players they're catching the ear to all this, and they're getting very frustrated, and they're about to start taking it out on these two boys. Okay, and it wouldn't surprise me in the future if somebody takes a shot at Luka Doncic or Chris Snacks Porzingis. Like seriously, come playoff time, what if somebody knock them very, very hard? Hard fouls, all that stuff come into play in the playoffs. And watching them against the Lakers played that game. I wouldn't say like a playoff game, but they played that game like we're not losing today under any circumstances. And it didn't seem like Dallas even had a chance of winning that game against the Lakers. You could slice and dice it how you want. They at no point during the course of that game did they have a chance. And that's what I see looking in the foreseeable future in the playoffs. They will never beat the Lakers again. I don't care. Oh, they beat them this time. Even if they beat the Rockets, they're not going to be able to beat the Rockets come playoff time when they turn it up. Do you think the Rockets going to lose in the first round to the Dallas Mavericks? And is an in-state rivalry? James Harden going up against Luka Doncic. James Harden's going to crush this boy. He's going to humble these guys. PJ Tucker and Capella's going to shut Chris Snacks down. And their best bet is Denver. Everybody else is going to be a clean sweep. So that's what I'm trying to explain to the people. I'm trying to give y'all some analysis here and my point of view on what can help this team. Because you're going to need that when you're going up against some of these teams when they get physical. Somebody get up in somebody's face and dudes want to back down. You got to have somebody that say, no, we're not backing down. Because that could happen. Marquise Chris. Shout out to Marquise Chris. Like I said, he did a lot of work in Phoenix. They should have kept him. He doing what he can out there in Golden State. They winning a few games now. Shout out to Marquise Chris, man. He's stepping up. He a good young player, man. He ain't no superstar. He's just a role player. Okay. So that's my analysis on the situation, man. They need a tough guy, like I said. And I gave a couple of names that they should have picked up, but the players they need to get now. Those are the guys. They just need an enforcer at this point for the Mavs. Just maybe if they get an enforcer, they possibly can get out the first round of the playoffs. I'm trying to help you guys out. I hope y'all appreciate what I had to say. It's the God honest truth. Get in the comment section and let me know how you feel. That as presently constructed is too soft. Let me know if you think right now they can do something. Let me know deep down in your heart. I'm right. They need an enforcer. Now get in the comments section and let me know who the enforcers you think should it be. Enough with the chit chat. Enough with the back and forth. Let's talk basketball. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what I'm saying is correct. Come on now, it's Flight Sports TV, man. Shout out to the members, man. I appreciate all my subscribers, man. I appreciate all the love. This the People's Channel. Get in the comment section. You go to these other channels, you get in the comment section. The way y'all do me, y'all would have been blocked. The people got a voice here. Talk to me. Good or bad. This the People's Channel. I'm ready for whatever. So donate to the platform. The link will be in the description box below this video. Also in the comment section. Check out the merchandise store at pexoticshop.com. Alright? Don't forget about that $100 100 subscribe giveaway. That's Flight Sports TV. Shout out to the members.